champion. We are here. Shake my hand. Thank you. Months away before the year is over. We're in the final quarter of 2023. And what that means is Champion of the Year 2023 awards. It's moments away at this point, man. We're months away at this point. Before we get into the breakdown of Cody years 2017, 2022, updates, panel possibilities, rules, I want to thank every genuine supporter, whether you showed genuine interest, whether you donated 5, 10, 15, 500, whether you understand the rules, whether you watched the entirety of our broadcast that we did for Champion of the Year. I want to thank you. You completed a survey in its entirety and you understand everything and you see what the process what we go through a little bit. Thank you. I genuinely thank y'all for this, man. And I feel like it's been a dope thing for the culture of battle rap. I feel like the official mission statement was to light fire under these guys, man. Because people, for the most part, people didn't care about this, they didn't care about that. And now you see almost every battle rapper showing their resume for the year. Not even what they've done, and it's, from their inception to now, they show their resume for the year. And I feel like a lot of people are going for it. Shout out to the battle rappers that shouted it out and said they gunning for it. Thank you, man. That means a lot. You know what I mean? In life, I believe, mostly in battle rap, when they show narratives, hate, negativity towards something, it takes just a few people to say, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate that. Even if you don't rock with me, I appreciate what Champion is doing. Thank you, bro. That means a lot. That keeps us going. That keeps us moving. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But with that being said, I feel like this video, in a sense, is not entirely directed at y'all. It's not. So, have a seat. Get your Doritos. Get your popcorn. Get your whatever you need to just focus in, man. Thank you. This video not for y'all. And again, I appreciate y'all and I rock with y'all. Respect y'all. Thank you. But off rip, with Champion of the Year, since 2017 till now, people have put narratives on us. Call for what it is, man. And I think the problem with that is that we look at Champion of the Year for each individual year. We never put it in a scope or where we see everything collectively. And I kind of want to do that today, show you a different perspective. Or, pardon me, the proper perspective, because we always say champion is this, champion is that, but no one ever takes the time to look at what they've said throughout the years, or what they've done throughout the years, and who they chose throughout the years. So, with Champion of the Year, right? This ain't about number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's all about one spot. We've given awards to different people, different leagues, whatever it is, in the midst of outside of the ranking. Like if you had a body of the year. You know what I'm saying? We've given money to a lot of people from 2017 to now. So it's not about that. It's about the number one spot. Can we be clear on that? Can I get an agree on that? Can I get a shake my hand on that? It's about the number one spot. Because if we had two colors, let's just say blue and yellow. If from 2 to 20 was yellow, but the number one spot was blue, you'd call it a blue award. But no, everybody, the other 19 guys is yellow. No. You call it a blue award, right? So I kind of want to go through the years individually, but as we go through them individually, just pay attention to the consistency of it. The consistency of it. 2022. This is the fan vote. This is who y'all chose. You know what I'm saying? When you fill out the survey, which a lot of people don't, we get 20,000, 30,000, sometimes 50,000 comments, whether it be good or bad. But last I checked for 2022, it was only 265 donations. And some of them guys donated twice, maybe 3 times. So let's say 200 individual responses of going through the process, the survey. But that was your pick. And if you've done a survey, the survey says you can pick whoever you want. All the names are there. You can pick that guy. It don't matter. Yellow, brown, blue. It don't matter what. Listen, you can pick whoever you want.
The fans with 25.2% have Rum Nitty as Champion of the Year. That's 15%
Yes.
Rum Nitty with an overwhelming win. Let's clap it up for Rum Nitty, y'all. 2022
You chose that particular person, and y'all chose Rum Nitty. Now, shout out to the media. This ain't no slight to y'all either. But 2022, we also collected the data of, media picks over the years. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had Swamp and basically Shotgun Suge. Can I ask y'all a question? So the fans, the supporters of Champion Year pick Rum Nitty. What league, in a sense, y'all was he from? URL, y'all would say, right? Because he battled on URL. But honestly, I felt like for the most part, the work he did outside of URL actually helped his year. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to A-Ward. A-Ward and Nitty got paid for Battle of the Year. That was not on URL. And that helped largely. I'm just saying, though. But Swamp is from what league? Or what league was he predominantly battling on? What league was Suge predominantly battling on? So we can agree that the consensus pick, for the most part, was Nitty, Swamp, and Shotgun Suge. So the culture, in a sense, picked URL. Follow me. We're going to cut deep a little bit. 2021, here is the fan vote. This is what y'all voted for. Let me see here. 3% was Chess. 3.7% was Rum Nitty. 7.7% was A-Ward. 10.8% was Sue Surf. 13.8% was Easy the Block Captain. 55.6% was for Geechee Gotti.
Oh my God.
Congratulations, Geechee Gotti. This is your third belt. We'll be in contact with you. No studio. This is who y'all picked. The culture, for the most part, picked Geechee Gotti. The media picks were for Geechee Gotti. We even, in congratulating Geechee Gotti, we say, yo, why is there uproar that you won Champion of the Year when you tweeted out 5 different platforms that said you were Champion of the Year?
It was about 2 more. I can't even think off the top of my head, and countless polls of people that when they made the votes. I think the thing is that I've won it so many times. I've seen people in the comments literally say, "I just tired of seeing them winning." That's what my fallback was. Like, if you don't want to report the hard work, then say that. But if you just don't want to see me win because I'm doing the shit, then that's just hate. Like,
or pardon me, Battle Rapper of the Year, and we said you're Champion of the Year. The majority of the culture felt he was champion. This is also, I believe, this is the year that he battled Low Deluxe. This is the year he won the tournament officially from the judges. This year he battled Math Hoffa, DNA, and this is the shout out to DNA, but Gary. It's all that year, I believe. So for the most part, the whole culture, the majority of the culture had Geechee Gotti. What league was he battling on? You would consider him at that point a URL artist? So for 2022 and 2021, that's 2 years where the majority picks were for URL. That's what this is about, right? To me, I say Geechee won. I say Nitty won. Y'all making this about leagues. I promise you this. When we say somebody's Champion of the Year, we're not going to say congratulations to that league. We're not going to say congratulations to this league. To this, shout out to leagues, but it's not really about y'all. It's about the battle rappers. It's about the MCs. So to me, I just look at it, oh, yeah, Geechee won. Oh, Nitty won. But to the masses, to the narrative setters, oh, URL, but based on what y'all picked and what y'all was saying, y'all also choosing URL. 2020 was an interesting year. Here's who y'all picked. This is the donations. These are the fan picks. And again, when you fill out a survey, you could pick whoever you want. The list is about 20 or 30, 40 people. We don't tell you pick this person. You pick this person on your own accord. And that's who y'all picked. There were 5 votes for Real Sick. There were 24 votes for Geechee Gotti. There were 50 votes for Ill Will. There were 61 votes for B. Dot. There were 89 votes for K. Shine. And for your 20% in Champion of the Year, congratulations. Clap it up for this man. 113 votes for Chilla Jones. Chilla Jones is now the Champion of the Year.
It's lit.
All right. And the media picks, for the most part, was Chilla Jones. They also agreed. They agreed. Chilla Jones, K. Shine, shout out the goods. And some people said B. Dot, because B. Dot did the rooftop situation with Saga, and he had a stellar year. But can I ask y'all a question again? Kayshawn, Chilla Jones, B. Dot. What do they have in common? Where did they battle predominantly? URL. So the majority pick for 2022 and 2021 and 2020 were URL. So why is it that we're looked at, oh, this and that, oh, the champion is this, when the majority of y'all picking the same things? That's baffling to me. It's a little baffling to me.
I'm not feeling it.
Hold on. Let's stop at 2020 for a second. I think this is another situation where we could put things in a proper perspective. I feel like a lot of narratives, questions is being brought up, but there's no research being done behind it. So again, the picks were, the fan vote was for Chilla Jones. The media picks were for Kayshawn, majority Chilla, and I think a few people had B. Dot. And the reason I stopped right here is because shout out to Swave. This is no attack on Swave. Swave actually might be on the panel. So shout out to the entire Restore Order. Love what y'all doing. Appreciate y'all. But he tweeted out, there was a year when I thought Muhammad brother, so I guess you're pretty much supporting your guy. And that makes sense to me. So I salute to that. But there was a year when I thought Muhammad brother, Ill Will, was deserving of Cody, but he didn't win. And he had no battles on URL that year, but had a remarkable year. But I'm painting narratives. Salute to you. I see what you're saying, but what year? What year was that? Is the question. What year was that?
Let's pause right here. I know most people don't like doing research, so I did it for you. Based on what he just said in that tweet, it doesn't seem to be true at all. Here's 2 years in question that he could have been argued, number one. And these are his battles. So you can take a glance on that for a couple more seconds, and then we can continue the video.
Because in 2020, I feel like he was definitely deserving. Ill Will is one of the best in the world. So we ain't even go, this ain't that. Let's get out the way. This ain't that. Ill Will is one of the best in the world. He's one of the most dangerous battle rappers. Freestyle ability. He encompasses everything a battle rap should. And he can rap real good. So shout out to Will. But what year was that, though? Because 2020, the picks were Kayshawn, Chilla Jones, Peter. Let's just say I fuck with you. Man, Champion is ass, bro. We don't like these guys. They trash. So remove us from the equation. Who did y'all have? Who was the media saying? What was the tweet saying, right? Again, we have the data. We got a little bit of screenshots here and there too. This is one of them. But the picks were for Kayshawn, Chilla Jones, and B. Dot. You know what I'm saying? And I think in the top 5 was Will, but what year? What year was he snubbed, cheated, or whatever, right? And the crazy part about this year, they had Restore Order awards. So if Champion cheated him, that means that you should have him winning that year, right? 2020. And there's the reason I say 2020. There's actually 2 years where he could have won. But there's the reason. I'm going to get to that. We can get to 2019 in a second. So you should have him. Y'all should have him, right? Because you did Restore Order awards. Well, who did you have? You had Will, right? Because, again, we cheated him. We snubbed him. He didn't have a URL battle, but he did have a URL battle. Just saying. He had a lot, just saying, for 2019 and 2020. But, again, if we didn't have him, that means you should have had him, right?
This is Swave Several, and you're tuned into the Restore Order Awards.
Wrong. Shout out to the Restore Order Awards. Y'all pick Kayshawn as well.
What are we doing? What are we doing? No, I really want to know. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
And this is what I mean by your media picks. Because when you go through the data, y'all had him as well. And at that time, Kayshawn was considered a URL rapper. So that's 3 years in a row which y'all had picked URL guys. Now, and again, shout out to Will. I seen the comment. Let's address that real fast. I seen the face off him and holla, and he said someone told him that he couldn't win because he battled somewhere else. Well, I think you should say who told you. We get thrown under the bus anyway. So I think you should have a whole conversation, get some tweets, get some impressions, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You should say who it is. Because it wasn't me, and it wasn't my team, it wasn't Champion, and we don't authorize that. We don't stand by that. That's not a rule. So whoever told you that lied to you. And you should point them out. Just saying. We don't approve that. We never said that. I never said that. Just saying. That's all I can say. I never said that. But anywho, 2019, and this is the year I feel like he wasn't snubbed either. And again, the majority of y'all had Geechee Gotti as well this year. So here's the resume. And it was at this point it was between Geechee Gotti and Ill Will that we had it because it's a pandemic year. And Ill Will's resume, y'all don't look at these things. Sirius Jones, Geechee Gotti, Scotty, Paz, Av, and Ilmac. Had a couple one rounds. Okay, respect that. Geechee Gotti had Arsenal, Ill Will, Chess, Head Ice, Big K, Sue Surf, John Jonadon, Big T, Tay Rock, Don Marino, O-Red, and a few others. And his one rounder was basically with DNA on BET. I mean, I don't want to just break, but I think you can kind of see where this is going. And for this year, Geechee had over 70% of the vote. So again, I question what year was he cheated. And 2019, that's another year that y'all picked the URL guy because Geechee Gotti was predominantly battling on URL. So that's 4 years. I could even go back to 2017 when y'all said we cheated Tay-Rock. Well, last I checked, Tay-Rock was a URL artist, right? So what I'm pretty much telling y'all is that if you go through the years and you go through what people were saying throughout these years and put it all together, you guys have been picking a URL artist all this time. Jay Black, oh my God, Swamp should have won. What league is he from? Even the year that I felt, rest in peace to Pat Stay should have won. Pat Stay battled on URL that year too. So if you say, Jay Black, Geechee should have won it, K-Shiner, Pat should have won it. They both predominantly, they both battled on URL though. Just saying. So when you put things into perspective, in my eyes, I'm like, yo, this is kind of bullshit. It's bullshit. It is what it is. It's called for what it is. It's bullshit. Look at who y'all picked throughout all these years. Individually, then put it together and you'll see you have the same consistent as we do. Just saying. Just saying. So remove up some of the equation, then put whoever you like picks up and see what you see. See what you see. Just saying. But real fast, surveys will be out in December, right? You can still donate now, but surveys will be out in December for you to complete and for you to pick whoever you like. You can pick whoever you like. But why do I got to say this when that's been the case? But again, only 200 donations happened last year. Only 265 donations happened last year. So only about 200 y'all know about that. Because the rest is say this and say that, but never really looked into what we do. They don't know the rules. They don't know nothing. But they talk a lot. So that leaves us with this. With the bullshit. Real fast. Come back in for me real fast, y'all. The update is this. This is a major update, but keep in mind, I've already said this at the top of the year. So we're not changing the rules or this and that. We're pretty much doing what y'all said we should do for the most part. And that's update the rounds or battles. I mean, pretty much is to update the battles. You need 4 battles to win champion. You need 1v1, 3-round battles to be considered for champion of the year. The years prior was 3 battles. This year, to be considered, you need 4 battles. No one has ever won champion of the year with 3 battles. So just saying, we just put it in a better perspective for everybody to see and have their own list for the most part. So yeah. 4 battles, not 3. Not 2, 4 battles, not 3 battles in the one round. That's not, no. You need 4 1v1, 3-round, full battles to be considered for champion of the year. All right. And as far as the panel is going to change. I might not even be on the panel this year, bro. You might see a whole new situation. If a few people says yes, if he says yes, if she says yes, and we could put it together, you might see an entirely different new panel. Just saying. Maybe I could be the mediator, Or maybe I'll be in the panel. We'll see. But you might see an entirely new panel for the most part. So get ready for that. And I'm asking battle rappers. So if you don't see at least half battle rappers, that means a lot of these guys said no. I talked to 2 battle rappers behind the scene. They said, yeah, I do it, but I don't. They ain't watch nothing. And I think you're not going to watch all this shit within a month or 2. You're just not. So you got to be kind of following it throughout the year and at least have 75% of what's going on. And then 95% of the top guys, what they did, what they didn't do. So if you don't see certain MCs on there, because I asked them and they couldn't do it. It's called for what it is. But lastly, so when you do see a guy that you don't recognize, that you haven't seen the culture, that's because we've always done this since I think 2018. The top donor, just 1, not 2, the top donor will have a seat. But before he sits down, we got to make sure that he's knowledgeable and knows what's going on for the most part. You know what I'm saying? How have you been following? Have you been tweeting it? Have you seen this match? Have you seen that match? So you can't just be a top donor and just sit down at he won. No, you're going to be in the debate with us. So we'll be able to check your knowledge on what you saw, what you didn't see. So you got to know your shit. So don't donate and don't know nothing. It's not going to work if you want a seat. All right. And we might try to shoot this down to 6-7 people this time. So again, maybe a whole new panel, possibly. We might bring 1 person back. I don't know. A whole new panel and maybe 6-7 seats. All right. And again, I appreciate y'all, but ask yourself the same question. In your heart of hearts, for 2022, who did you have? What league was he battling? For 2021, who did you have? What league was he battling? For 2020, who did you have? What league was he battling on? And the thing about it, y'all can't change y'all picks because we got them. We got who y'all said already. And that's kind of the video. I'm like we have who y'all said, bro. We got who y'all said for all these years. And y'all have the same consistency as us in terms of who you got and what leagues you battling on. Just saying. But again, salute. I appreciate you. The GoFundMe link is in the description box below. Go ahead, support. Everything goes to the MCs. Every last bit of lastly. So the only person that's guaranteed money in 2023 is the number 1 spot. So when we do 10 different categories for Battle of the Year, Moment of the Year, Most Improved, you know what I'm saying, Body Bag of the Year, they're not guaranteed nothing this time. We're trying to give a big splash of Champion of the Year, and that's that. Salute. It's your boy. Champion.